Let's continue the German Indiana Jones novel series, all written by Wolfgang Holbein. This one was published in 1991, Indiana Jones und das Schwert des Genghis Khan. You can easily guess what this title means in English, and yeah, that's the MacGuffin. The sword of Genghis Khan has been found, apparently the location where it is hidden, and so Indy is teaming up with a Russian lady, mostly because she's attractive, and so they begin a journey to China, to Mongolia, searching for the sword. During that, she gets kidnapped, the Russian lady friend, and Bond has to team up with a Japanese samurai who's like a cold-blooded killer working for the Emperor. And the threat is made pretty obvious early on. Whoever gets the sword of Genghis Khan is able to unite, like, all people of Asia into a new army. And that army would essentially be able to defeat everybody. I don't have much to say about this novel. It's very straightforward. It is very action-heavy, which I like. The pacing does feel a lot like the movies, which is good. I like the MacGuffin of the sword of Genghis Khan. I think the threat is explained well enough. We have all these different people going after the sword. Not just the Japanese guy, but also, like I said, the Russians, the Chinese, and I guess some cult who worships Genghis Khan is also looking for it. And the climax, when they all arrive at the place, is pretty fun. I like it. I guess the only real problem I have with the story would be once the female Russian sidekick Tamara gets kidnapped, she's pretty much gone from the story and doesn't really play a part. It's like she's gonna lead a Chinese general to the place where the sword is hidden. So Indy's teaming up with the Japanese guy, going after her, also going to get the sword, which is fine. But she's just gone for like most of the book. And at the end she does show up again. Happy end. But yeah, that was kind of jarring. And the Chinese general gets built up, but he's not really that well established as a character. I don't think he necessarily has to be, because he's just this other threat that Indy has to face. The main villain is pretty much the Japanese guy Moto that he's teamed up with. Which is pretty fun, because Moto is pretty different of a villain. He's like kind of honorable, and he and Indy work together for most of the book, even though they clearly don't like each other, and it's actually kind of vague if he is the main villain. Which I do like, because it's something nice and different. It keeps you guessing almost till the end. Is he gonna betray him, or how is this gonna play out? Overall, I really, really enjoyed this book. I think this is one of the strongest, like, in total. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this one. Again, you can easily find an English translation, a PDF online, no problem. And now I'm just looking forward to reading the next one, which is the book with the lamest title out of all of these, Indiana Jones und das verschwundene Volk, which more or less translates to Indiana Jones and the Lost People, which, I mean, I hope it's good. But based on these 4 books I've read already, yeah, I have high hopes.